As fans continue to grieve the loss of Dolly Parton, one idea is gaining support, a way to pay tribute to her by renaming the Nashville International Airport in her honor. Now, a change.org petition has been out there for some time, just kind of sitting at around 50,000 names on it. Well, since Dolly died in just a few short days, that petition has gained about 80,000 new signatures. Our Rob Coles talked with the two Nashville Dolly fans who started it all.
As one Dolly Parton song says, dreams are of no value if they're not equipped with wings. And Lydia Popovich knows every word Dolly sings.
I have a little butterfly so that she's always with me.
After rolling up her sleeves,
I've got a coat of many colors.
You'll understand why, after the past couple of days, she's needed a lift.
I will get emotional because she meant so much to me and to so many people, and to have her taken from us, it's really difficult to imagine a world without Dolly Parton physically being here.
Last year, Lydia and her pal Dan Dion launched a petition on change.org to rename the Nashville airport after Dolly.
This was a dream that we thought would be a wonderful way to honor her while she was still living.
Both work in comedy and travel a lot.
I had been through New Orleans, and the fact that they had Louis Armstrong International Airport, I thought that is the coolest thing in the world, man.
When he landed in Nashville, surrounded by music, Dan thought this should be named after a musician too.
And then the first person that came to mind was like, well, this should be Dolly Parton Airport.
After Dolly died, support to rename the airport took off. On the streets of Nashville,
I think it would be great. I mean, she truly is a legacy of Tennessee.
And among lawmakers like Representative Todd Warner, who plans to introduce legislation to rename the airport when the State House is back in session.
Dolly's just done so much. She loved children. She loved people. And I think it would be very appropriate to rename the airport after her.
The airport does have specific policies when it comes to renaming, but Warner says he thinks it's possible to get this done. Dan and Lydia say this is something people of all political persuasions could get behind, just like Dolly.
We found the singular issue in the history of world legislation that should be unopposed.
And as more and more people sign on,
just representative of how deep and how wide Dolly's love has spread.
This dream seems to be getting equipped with some stronger wings. In Nashville, Rob Coles, News Channel 5.
Rob, thanks. Lydia says if the airport is renamed for Dolly, she also hopes, and what a great idea this would be, that they install an imagination library there for kids who are traveling. We have a link to that petition and more info about what it would take to get that airport name changed. It's all on our website.